Well, I'm back on the Viper repair. I'm putting it back together. I'll be taking one of the two to the Nats. I'm not sure whether it's going to be Simply Blues or this orange one. This orange one is giving me a fit. But I need to get the tank back in it and the tank back in it. Get the engine back in it. So just tinkering at the tinkering day. It was sprinkling this morning. It probably would have been all right, but tomorrow's going to be a better day to fly. I don't expect I'm doing much this year. The flying weather's just been crap. We'll enter this one an N30 and the blue one an open. Maybe. See how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I need to make up a overflow tube because I twisted this one out when I repainted it. Had a score this morning. Went to the flea market and found a Lazy Susan. It's a twist, some type of twist mechanism from the 60s. You stand on it and do the twist, but I said perfect. So now I can turn this thing all the way around, except for there's shit on the table. Oh, got this stuff over here on this side. We got stuff here. There we go. That's more better. Couldn't complain. It's only $1. All right. So first thing I'm going to want to do is half-ass rub this out a little bit. It's going to take a lot to get this thing ready to go. Let's see. Hit it with this. Well, hit it with this. Here. I got to stay away from them junk sales. Spent $17 on junk. Bought a mailbox. I'm going to paint and flame and pinstripe and try to sell. Let's see here. Go over here. So what are you guys doing today? Anything? Let's see how it looks. Yeah, that's where the Skinner was right there. Yeah, pretty much gone. A little dimple right there. This is 5,000 grit. I was looking for my 4/0 steel wool. We got some 600 there. I guess I should go get some 1,000 and 2,000. Takes a lot of rubbing to get it with 5,000. Looks like I got it though. Looks a whole lot better than it did, that's for sure. With a big old skin on the nose. Hey, there we are. Major thunderstorm all week. Another building, yeah. Been crap weather. A little spot right there. And I hate to hit it with 600 because 600 would knock that stuff off in a heartbeat. But this shows you that you can repair your airplane when you're doing dope that you can't even tell. You cannot even tell. I think it's better than car paint by far. But it is a lot of work. So if you're not into elbow grease, this ain't the paint for you. And whether this gets rubbed out enough for the gnats, it'll probably be all right for N30, but it won't be rubbed out enough for open appearance. But I'll fly the best fly in one of the two and just forego appearance points. The hell we got going on over here? Stupid scale. Won't turn in that one, so I got to move it to clear that one. There we go. Barely clears. Too much stuff. Now this Lazy Susan is called the Twist Master for all you guys from the 60s that remember that. Used to be on a TV ad. Twist Master. Oh, there's 3,000 down there. 3,000 out. That should go a little faster. 3,000. And this repaired real nice. Real nice. I wonder what the weight of this one's up to now. I guess we'll soon see. If you remember this repair, it had holes up here. A bunch of, you can't even see them. Bunch of holes in the leading edge, the tip. The only thing that you can see is the tips are slightly misshaped on the end where it ground off on the pavement. But the paint's repaired. And if you listen real close, you can hear that it's not smooth yet. But it will be. Can't feel the leaf on it. I got like another quart of paint on top of the leaf. So that's good. Yeah, if I had the time, I'd shoot more clear on it. Mike Lonke. Hello. I'm all right. What's up? No, I'm going to get, as far as, I got enough fuel to make it to the Nats, no problem. When I get to the Nats, I'll buy from that guy over there. Yeah. Any more interruptions? That was Mike letting me know they're going to have fuel at the Nats, which I already knew, but thanks. Had a hole right here. The repair looks pretty good. You got to really look to see where it is. It's gone now. That got it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Roy, good afternoon. Light provider. Rain in the next 3 days. Have repaired my ringmaster, ready to cover. A Blodak lightning streak. Final prep to cover. Well, great. Yeah, look out the window. It's pretty crappy looking outside. Can you guys hear that? That means there's overspray on it. This is good. That means there's overspray. Where the hell is my double-aught or my 4-aught steel wool? Of course, he tried to dip on the floor, but he didn't make it. Okay. Here we go. We got the shit now. This is 4/0 steel wool. Then we'll come back with 5,000 on top of it, and then I'll polish it. We're going to bone it out with this. Knock all that overspray off the thing. Yeah, I'm only a month behind on this one now. So I got to wrap. I got to do a month's worth of work in 2 days, 3 days. Be out flying it tomorrow. I never take an airplane to the field unfinished. I mean, you know, it won't be completely finished because it takes all summer long to rub them out. But it'll be close enough. Yeah, man, I can really feel the overspray here. Did you guys follow the paint repair on this? Pretty daunting job, really. That didn't turn out bad. We lost my Viper, but I got a Lockheed Martin Skunk on it now. From the Skunk Works. Okay. So with only 5, now only 4 viewers, do you guys like these videos where I just do this or not? I mean, because I'd rather be listening to the television. We're not going to get any watchers participation. There's no sense in doing these. So I'll just go an hour and be done with the video and carry on. Where you can feel it and hear it. It's $500 worth. Better get this tip again up here. Need to make a run to the store anyway. 27 minutes in. The water off of it. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Kelly Johnson was a hell of a designer. Of course, Northrop designed the B-2 and the flying wing from a seed. I saw seeds flying. And actually, thank you, Tommy, for the super chat. And actually, if you watch a bird fly, it doesn't have elevators or rudders. It twists its wings. So when they came up with stabilators, and they're working on moving towards nature with flight, twisting of the wings, which in all actuality the Wright brothers did in their first designs, but they got away from it and went to movable surfaces instead of twisting wings. But now they're going back to not twisting wings, but manipulating the wing surface so that it flies more like a bird. Of course, we probably couldn't do any of that, all this stuff back in the Wright brothers days, because they didn't have computers, because you can't keep up. You know, a bird uses its brain as the computer to compilate the complex manipulations of its wings. Well, a man sitting in a cockpit wouldn't have any feeling on the stick. Yeah, you got some stick input, but you couldn't feel the slightest breeze or whatever, like your arms outstretched. So they got computers now to imitate the bird's brain. And here's a statement that's going to be really out on a ledge. I think I know how flying saucers fly. Anti-gravity. They use some type of complex anti-magnetism. Okay, so everything's either a north or a south charged in the atmosphere. Now, I don't know if this works in outer space or not, but so if you could figure out how to have an opposite charge at any given position around the sphere and reverse it, which a computer could think fast enough, a good computer, you'd have anti-gravity. And as far as forward motion goes, you change the anti-gravity to the attraction side, and it would pull along. It wouldn't push, it would pull the aircraft forward. But it'd be so many millions of calculations a second, I don't know how they do it. And that Chinese train stuff where they have a maglev train, I did that in the 60s in my dad's pool store. Not a train, but I did the experiment on a maglev. We had they were A.O. Smith motors, and swimming pool motors, 2.5, 3 horsepower motors. They were junk. They were sitting in the pile. I said, "What are you gonna do with those, Dad?" "Well, we're gonna throw them out." "Well, let me play with them." So I took one and I split it open, and I turned the windings open and charged them and put a file on top of it, and it went whoop. So that was in the 60s. I did that. So nothing new there. That was about 69. I did that. And the real trick thing is to put a magnet on a battery. Take a AA battery, put a magnet on the end of it, put it in a coil winding, wrap windings up. It'll travel along just like a snake. I think Tesla was onto something. Tesla was a smart dude. Did you know that Edison wanted to a peregrine falcon in a dive has the same profile as a B-2, about as aerodynamic as you can get. Yep. The most aerodynamic thing is a raindrop, and a raindrop doesn't look like what's drawn. You have to look at it in high-speed footage. But I got some weird ideas. I just don't have the money to put them to. Well, my time is over. I should have done all that shit 20 years ago. Should have went to school as an engineer instead of wasting my life as a mechanic. But somebody's got to do it. We're going to need to blow this off. There's too much crap on it. Now, I've got to be real careful. I don't want to split the paper. Don't want to split the paper. I guarantee if I took my blowgun and went, it'd blow a hole right through the wing. That was a good purchase to buy that twist-o-matic thing for $1. The guy said, I don't know what you're going to do with that. I'll show you what it is. You guys will recognize it. How many of you guys remember this? And that's absolutely perfect for what I wanted it for. Tear it up. Well, I guess we can work on the bottom a little bit. As seen on TV, you bet. Who was the guy? Yule Gibbons. I ate a pine cone. I ate the steering wheel off my car. What did he die from? Stomach cancer. Then we had Ron Popeil. Slice dice. Who's that other guy that sold stuff here recently? He died. Really an excited guy about his buy some snake oil. Shit. Now that's gonna be a bitch to get off. Yeah, it's better. I knew what that thing was, that twist-o-matic, right away because I saw it on TV. I go, man, that's perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I got it off. What do you know? This is gonna take so much work to get it ready. We'll break out the whirly here in a minute. Ron Popeil, the Sledge-O-Matic, slice dice. Gallagher did the kickoff on Ron Popeil, Sledge-O-Matic. You were sitting in the front row and he hit that watermelon with a hammer. You got you got a face full of watermelon. The Flowbee. Remember the Flowbee? I could have bought one of them the other day. Probably should have. I don't have to worry about going to the barber anymore. Except I don't think they work that great. And I got quite a bit of clear on this baby. Quite a bit of clear. Looks like I cleared over some Windex right there. Yeah, just not gonna worry about it. Need to check and see how much wingtip weight's in this thing. I think it's too much. Well, it made a big mess, so I had to get some of that shit off of there. I think we're gonna need to sand this 600 to get that out. Have to be really careful on that rib. This could be a disaster. Could be a disaster. Let me get some water. Got it though. No, a little bit more. Maybe I ought to sand everything with 600. Then actually, I need to go get some 1,000. Yeah, we got it. And it's so dangerous. Ooh. Yep, I'm done there. I'll go right through the paper and right down to the wood. Yeah, I'm going to take my old lady to the store, go to the zone, get some 1,000 and 1,500. We'll go to the zone. I'm pretty happy with the repair job though. You know, it came out real nice. The nose you can't see the skin in, the rudder you can't see. I saved it. I should have started it right away when I did that, but so we got more notifications. What's this about now? Oh. I get another free bucket. Like I don't have enough buckets. No, I don't want to rate the app. Ends today. What I need is another bucket. I got 5 of them already. Now let's see if the nose is going to come up. Yes, I got the car running and inspected. That was an ordeal yesterday. I stood at the Department of Motor Vehicles line from 7 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock. Then I left the Department of Motor Vehicles and went home and went back to the DMV at 11 o'clock. And I stood in line till 2 o'clock to get my sticker that took less than 30 seconds in a transaction. I had my money, the inspection, the renewal, and I went 2 years. And that's it. Let a minute tops. And I had to spend 6 hours waiting. They had that big computer hack BS thing going down. It happened just like they do with when they update your computer. They don't check them to see if it's working. Why did Stunt Hanger have a 99.9% uptime? Because I'm a mechanic, and if it ain't broke, I'm not fixing it. Them guys, they got nothing better to, well, they have to show their worth by changing things. And when they change things, they don't test them out. They expect you to test them out. And that's what happened. The airlines were down. Some of the banks were down. The Department of Motor Vehicles, all because of an update. Quit updating this stuff. We don't need that shit. I think I better order some more 3M compound and some more finesse. That turned out perfect. Perfect. 100%. Well, you guys tell me it had a big skin right there, that long and inch wide. If you go back and look at the videos, it was nasty. Now I gotta do the whole airplane just like that. What a bummer. It did come out okay. Okay, we're coming up on our hour. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna get some 1,000 grit sandpaper. Because I can do it with 3,000 or 5,000. It's just a whole lot more rubbing. And all I got 600 here, and that there, you'd have to be so careful not to burn through the clear into the wood, into the color. Because you can burn through the clear and the color with 1,000 grit, or with 1,500. Yeah, it turned out nice. I'm happy. I'm happy. Not perfect, but a whole lot better than it was. Yeah, barely. It'll be fine. I think I'm going to have to paint my spinner again, though. I don't know. It'll be all right. It'll be fine. All right, thanks for watching, and thank you, Tommy, for the super chat, super sticker, whatever it happened to be. Really appreciate it. I'll be back on a little later on this afternoon, but I tell you, it's going to be more of this. So, more getting this ready to go, putting the engine in it, putting it all back together so we can fly it tomorrow. But I figure you guys watched me build it online. You didn't see me crash it, but saw me repair it. Maybe we'll get a video of it flying tomorrow. Problem is I don't have any help. I can't be holding the camera and flying it. Maybe I can. I just go like that. Alrighty. We'll see you after a bit. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.